For those of you who don't know, 6 content creators, including Team EXT and myself, got their own items in the game, well, at least reference to them, which is honestly a good way of appreciating content creators for making amazing content on this game and keeping this community active and positive. The first item is located on tier 13 and it's an optic called Spectre. When you click on a preview, you will notice a little description in the bottom left corner that says, as soon as you fire with pointed precision, your opponent will feel like they have seen a ghost. Scream for Simplifacts and EXT Clan. From my understanding, fire with pointed precision means having a good accuracy, focus, playing very strategic and outsmarting your opponents, while on the other hand, your opponents will feel like they have seen a ghost. Means pretty much the same. If you outsmart them enough and your strategic action makes you literally invincible, you scare them, you apply shock or even a surprise, as if they have encountered something unexpected or unsettling. That describes EXT very well. We have been always known for that. Even Alpha himself knew that when adding this into the game, which is amazing. The second item will be on tier 15 and it's another M4, but this one is actually a skin called Sugar Shaker. The description says, let everyone know you're the life of the party by spraying out sugary sprinkles of death. Sweet and charming like ABXY. So, life of the party already says enough. Alpha sees AB as lively, charismatic person and probably the center of attention in this community, which is not wrong honestly. So, sugary sprinkles combined with off dead in the same sentence kinda gives a hint at someone who can be both lovely and deadly, especially when underestimated. The third item is located on tier 36 and is called Fanfare. It's a muzzle attachment that could be, I believe, placed on any weapon in the game. The description says, who wants to hear a little gunfire? I said, who wants to hear a little gunfire? The loud voice of the community. Cold Mobile. This might be a goofy attachment with some funny sound effects, but its meaning is actually so deep. The whole sentence refers to that specific person, in this case Cold Mobile, as him being the loud voice of the community, which does actually make sense. It means that Cold isn't afraid to be heard. The statement describes him as a leader or the one who brings the most attention to devs and is always straightforward with his words. That makes sense because I remember a couple of his old videos where he talked a lot about updates and also the negative side of them, forcing Alpha to push these updates even earlier because it was taking them months and months to release them. The fourth and my most favorite one, you can assume why, is located on tier 50 exactly in the middle of the battle pass and it's a throwable knife called number 2. I'm not really sure what does the number refer to, but that doesn't even matter. This throwing knife is actually a pencil. Now some of you who watch movies definitely find the reference here, but I'll still go through it. Just watch it disappear. Favorite weapon of true legends like Joker, John Wick, and Pablo CM. Those of you who watched the Joker and also John Wick know damn well about the pencil scenes. And it's pretty obvious that Alpha sees me as John Wick of Combat Master, which honestly means a lot to me. My name alongside theirs elevates me to the status of those legends, implying that I also possess their legendary skill, ability to make my targets disappear quickly and efficiently. Well, thank you Alpha so much, and I definitely see myself this way back in my prime. The fifth item is located on tier 87 and it's called a pickle grip. Yeah, you don't even need to guess who this is reference to. It's a really good looking under barrel attachment that says, come on, grip the pickle, you're not gonna regret it. Flex your biceps, pickle gamer. You guys already know how strong PG looks like, and by flexing your biceps you should understand what that means. If you grip the pickle as hard as you can, you might not regret it, which probably refers to different type of skills or power or being stronger than your enemies. It will always have a positive outcome, so try that out. And the sixth, or well, last item is on tier 99 and it's called Monarchs.
Monarchs.
Monarchs. Okay, I said that well. So it's called Monarchs, which are dual butterfly knives that look sick. A reference to my goat Trauma, who's the only person out of all 6 that recently got partnered with Alpha, which is already mad impressive to have him in the game among these big creators. The kings of a butterfly family. These knives are ready to pin through your enemy's hearts, as sharp as Trauma himself. This description portrays Trauma as someone with sharp intellect, precision, and the ability to strike efficiently, much like a well-handed butterfly knife. Knowing Trauma, he definitely has a lot of knowledge when it comes to weapons in general or any in-game item or attachment. If you really need somebody with sharp knowledge, interesting and useful information, he's the person you want to watch. Those are pretty much all 6 content creators that have their own items in Combat Master. I plan on recording a video where I combine them all in one loadout, so expect that to drop really soon. I hope you liked this video. Channels are linked in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!